Now at 10, a police-led possession escorts the bodies of 2 slain missionaries home to Neosho, Missouri. Plus, residents of Erie, Kansas struggle for ways to maintain their one and only grocery store. And the Cornell Complex in Joplin plays host to the annual Stick It to Cancer event.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The bodies of 2 missionaries killed in Haiti come home to their final resting place. This is KOAM News at 10. I'm Anthony Saviello. A police escort brought the bodies of Natalie and Davy Lloyd to the Clark Funeral Home 1 week after they were killed by gang violence in Haiti. Natalie and Davy served as missionaries at an orphanage in the capital city of Port-au-Prince. Natalie is the daughter of Missouri State Representative Ben Baker, who serves the Neosho area. Visitation takes place Monday, June 3rd from 3 p.m. until 7 at the Bible Holiness Church in Neosho. The funeral will take place the next day starting at 10 a.m. also at the Bible Holiness Church. A group hosted a public pro-life meeting tonight in Pittsburgh. The meeting comes in response to the recent news that Planned Parenthood will soon have a clinic in Pittsburgh. The event, co-sponsored by the Catholic Diocese and V Clinic, took place at the SMC Fieldhouse. Event organizers say the goal of the event is to show there are alternatives to abortion.
Planned Parenthood coming here to Pittsburgh, and we just want to be ready for being able to help women when they come here so that they know that there are other options and other choices, and the community wants to surround them and let them know that we're here to help.
There were volunteer and prayer cards given out at the meeting. Chief Meteorologist Doug Hetty joins us with a first look at weather.
Well, it turned out to be a cooler day for us today with the clouds and the showers and a few thunderstorms. 73 was our high. We started at 63 during the morning hours. Average high is 82, so we were a good chunk below where we should be for this time of the year. Now, any scattered showers or thunderstorms that we have out there, they're going to die down tonight. So it looks pretty good. We drop back into the 60s, eventually overnight low 61 degrees, and then we rebound to 69 by 10 a.m. All right, Saturday looks pretty good. High temps near 80. However, thunderstorms, they're going to roll in late tomorrow night and into Sunday morning, and then we're going to have showers and thunderstorms early next week. Even a little bit of a severe threat, especially once we get into Monday and Tuesday. So, of course, we're going to break this all down for you and give you all the details here in just a bit.
All right, thanks, Doug. The public turned out in Granby, Missouri today for a ribbon-cutting ceremony on the new City Hall. The location is the revitalization of vacant property the city has had for years, but the city calls it a continuing sign of growth for the city.
We are progressing in the right direction. We've made a lot of changes over this past year, and we continue to make changes within our community. Our goal is to bring businesses back to our town, bring great amenities to our citizens, and just keep growing.
The new location puts the City Hall right next door to the Granby Police Department. The Joplin Area Habitat for Humanity just opened another way to serve the area. The nonprofit today opened Restore 2, in addition to its Restore Home Improvement store. The new area will use a separate building but same parking lot as the existing Restore, and will be used to showcase flooring, appliances, household furnishings, and a lot more.
Lines of brand new flooring. We also have dent and ding appliances, and then a lot of products from, like I said, major retailers, overstock, stuff like that from major retailers. And so that's where most of that stuff is going to be, is in our new Restore 2 location.
Restore and Restore 2 are located at 5229 North Main Street in Joplin. The Erie, Kansas community is working to keep the lights on its local grocery store. The Erie Market is a city-owned grocery store purchased 3 years ago. The market is struggling to break even, and the possibility of closing is not far off. The group of community members are working to revitalize the market, including purchasing uniforms and name tags, volunteering to stock shelves, and donating funds to purchase new product for the store. The mayor of Erie says they are doing whatever it takes to make the store a valuable asset to the community.
We are going to change our meat market. We're going to change our produce and our dairy, so when people come in here, they can actually plan their meals. And we're starting to do that now, but by the middle of next week, it will be amazing here.
For more details on the efforts Erie community members have made to save and revitalize the Erie market, visit our website, koamnewsnow.com. Missouri American Water presented a check today to the Wildcat Glades Friends Group. The check for $9,500 was made possible thanks to the 2024 Water and Environment Grant. Wildcat Glades Friends Group says it will use the funds to help restore native landscape in and around Wildcat Park to improve water quality and promote immersion in nature.
I appreciate Missouri American Water. They're a big supporter. And if it weren't for places like this, our work would be very, very difficult.
Wildcat Park borders Shoal Creek, which is the primary source of drinking water for the Joplin area. Cornell Complex in Joplin hosted Mercy Hospital's annual Stick It to Cancer event. The event included a live auction with items such as a Kansas City Chiefs suite and a diamond necklace. The goal of the annual event is to provide support for cancer research in the community.
Just the look at this community and the support for cancer care, that Mercy is committed to the advanced technology and patient and family support and those who are traveling that cancer journey.
And that's a familiar face. KOAM's Dow Quake served as the evening's master of ceremonies. The Joplin Outlaws continue their young homestand. Brock Baldridge has highlights from tonight's game and more coming up later in sports. But first,
speaks out the day after becoming a convicted felon. I'm Michael George outside Trump Tower with his response and President Biden's.
And Fort Scott good old days.
Former President Donald Trump is vowing to appeal a New York jury's decision to convict him on 34 counts of falsifying business records in connection with a $130,000 payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels as he ran for president in 2016. Michael George has the latest.
The day after Donald Trump's conviction, supporters of the former president lined Fifth Avenue outside Trump Tower. Inside, Trump returned to the campaign trail in a blistering news conference.
We're going to be appealing this scam. It was a rigged trial. We wanted a venue change where we could have a fair trial. We didn't get it. We wanted a judge change. We wanted a judge that wasn't conflicted.
Speaking for more than half an hour, Trump called Judge Juan Merchan a tyrant and a devil, while also railing against the prosecution's star witness, Trump's former attorney and fixer Michael Cohen.
And by the way, this was a highly qualified lawyer. Now, I'm not allowed to use his name because of the gag order. But, you know, he's a sleazebag.
President Biden on Friday said the unprecedented verdict affirmed the American principle that no one is above the law.
It's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict.
Meanwhile, from the subways of Trump's native New York City,
he should not be allowed to run for president, and he is a disgrace to this country.
To his current home state of Florida.
There's no thought process. We're voting for President Trump. That's it. Done.
Americans everywhere were talking about the verdict. 4 days before the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Trump will be back in Manhattan Criminal Court, where Judge Merchan will sentence him on July 11th. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The former president could face penalties ranging from a fine or probation up to prison time. Joplin police arrest a man following a stolen four-wheeler pursuit. Yesterday, JPD responded to a 911 report of a disturbance near 29th Street and Virginia Avenue. When authorities arrived, they say this man, Dustin Cranfill, left the scene on a four-wheeler in spite of multiple attempts to stop him. JPD pursued Cranfill, who drove into a wooded area south of Freeman Hospital near 34th and Jackson. Cranfill abandoned the four-wheeler and ran into Freeman Hospital. Officers located and arrested Cranfill inside the hospital without incident. Authorities have charged Cranfill for domestic violence and have requested additional charges of tampering with a motor vehicle in the first degree, resisting arrest, and driving while intoxicated. A Minneapolis police officer was shot and killed as he responded to a shooting in what authorities are calling an ambush. Law enforcement officials say 36-year-old Officer Jamal Mitchell was on his way to the scene when he stopped to provide aid to a man who appeared to be a victim. That man instead wound up shooting Mitchell, killing him. Officer Mitchell's parents say they're proud of their son, but were constantly concerned about his safety.
We always, worried about him when he's out there. It was tough getting that call, to hear yesterday, and but he was always caring about people.
The suspect also died after another officer exchanged gunfire with him. The second police officer and a firefighter were wounded, and 2 civilians were also hurt. According to the Officer Down Memorial page, 60 police officers have been killed across the country this year. Doug's up next with a complete look at your forecast, and a little later, a library in Oklahoma helps with a recovery effort by reuniting people with lost photographs.
Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Well, it turned out to be a decent Friday for us today. A lot of clouds, some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region, but overall, it turned out to be a decent day. In fact, let's check out our allergies for us today. A 2.5 out of 12, so we're actually kind of low. The rain has helped us out a little bit. As we go into tomorrow, it starts to rise just a little bit across the region once again. So at least allergy sufferers are getting a brief break before it skyrockets once again. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for us today, but let's go west. You can see this next little wave near Las Vegas. That will start to affect us late Saturday night and into Sunday with additional chances for showers and thunderstorms. Let's go through time. All right, evening hours, any rain rolls out. Here's 11 p.m. A lot of clouds, random shower. As we go into tomorrow morning, look at our temps, 61, 62 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, and then we break out and see partly sunny skies. So by noon, 77 in Chanute, Veneta, 75 Joplin, Cassville sitting at about 73. Once we get into the afternoon, look at this, high temps near 80 degrees across the region. 79 Stockton, 81 in Miami, Chanute up to about 82. So a little bit warmer than what we saw for us today. All right, tomorrow night, watch this. So here's 2 a.m. showers, thunderstorms trying to get in. Now, if some of these can get in, they're going to be strong, possibly low grade severe, but I'm really thinking just strong thunderstorms driving through into Sunday morning. Here's 7:30 in the morning, scattered thunderstorms across the region, and then by noon, they're pretty much out of the area. Once we get into the afternoon, a few additional scattered thunderstorms, high temps mainly into the mid 80s, so it is going to be warm, but overall, not a bad weekend. As we go into Sunday night into Monday, here we go again, more scattered thunderstorms, which are going to try to drive in by Monday morning. So here's your weekend, 80 on Saturday, 84 on Sunday. It's going to be warm, late night storms Saturday night, and then hit and miss storms as we go into Sunday. Our next severe threat starts to work in by Monday into Tuesday. So let's go into Monday. Here's 11 a.m. Showers and thunderstorms drive in, and then hit and miss storms late Monday. Anything that pops up could be strong to low grade severe. Now watch Tuesday. Here comes a front. It slides in. This will give us additional thunderstorms, and some of those could be strong to possibly severe. So we'll keep our eyes on Monday and Tuesday. 80 on your Saturday, 84 on Sunday, 87 Monday and Tuesday, 88 up to Wednesday. So it really starts to heat up once we get into next week.
All right, thanks, Doug. Many people across the 4 states are putting the pieces of their lives back together after a rash of spring storms tear through the region. Brandon Bates has the story of a library helping put those pieces back together.
We'll keep them as long as we need to until they're ready to come get them.
And if that is never, that is also fine.
Yeah.
It all started with a Facebook post on Tuesday. Library staff says it's a safe space to bring photos and items. Then they'll try to get the photos back to their owners. As we looked at the photos, we imagined where they once were. Someone's gonna want this.
Yes.
This was, you could tell this was like a fridge photo.
Right, yeah.
For your family.
Right, and just to think how much she has grown, because that's from 2015 and 2016. Yeah. So, yeah.
Carrie Rarrett is the library director. She's all too familiar with what it means to get your mementos back.
My spouse and I survived the 2011 tornado in Joplin.
She says 13 years ago, her home was taken to the studs. For the days following, it was the stuff that came back that stunned her.
An old expired credit card was found of mine 2 counties over in a hay bale.
That's why she wants to help.
But these are memories that really are not replaceable.
We walked to the front of the library to look at the memorial showing the 52 people killed during the 1942 Pryor tornado. She says the monument's a reminder of Pryor's strength, and as people go past to bring in photos, she hopes they'll understand the impact they're making.
So it's nice to see people come together with a common goal of just helping the community get back on its feet and get to a point where they can start to rebuild.
This spring has taken the lives of at least 23 people nationwide due to severe weather. Coming up in sports, the Kansas City Chiefs visit the White House to celebrate their Super Bowl victory. Plus, the Joplin Outlaws continue their homestand. Brock Baldridge will bring us the highlights from the game and more.
The Joplin Outlaws began their home opening series with a win last night over the Sherman Shadowcats. Joplin is 3-3 on the young season as the Outlaws aim to be above 500 by the end of the night. Second home game of the season for the Outlaws tonight. Joplin faces Sherman for the 5th time this year. Bottom of the first, Outlaws lead 1-0. Gabe Russell shoots this one the other way to the opposite field. Carter Mize rounds third and comes in to score, and Joplin leads early on 2-0. The mascot Angus trying to get the fans excited for the post-game fireworks tonight. While on the mound for Joplin is Xavier Fossbender. Great outing for him as he goes 6 1/3 innings with 6 strikeouts on the night and only gives up 1 earned run. To the 4th inning, 2 on 2 out for Carter Mize, and he rifles this one to right field for a 2-run single. Outlaws score a pair here, and Joplin extends their lead. It's now 4-0, and the Outlaws take care of business the rest of the way. Joplin wins this game 5-3. Over to Division I college baseball tonight. The Arkansas Razorbacks begin NCAA tournament play this evening, and the Hogs bullpen struggled a bit in this one, but no problem for the offense. Arkansas gets the win over Southeast Missouri State 17-9. Razorbacks will face the winner between K-State and Louisiana Tech tomorrow afternoon. Well, the offseason is well underway for the Missouri Southern women's basketball program. Head coach Ronnie Russell announces the signing of 6 new players added to the team for next season. Well, here's the set of new recruits joining the program. Ashlyn Alloway, Evie Caruso, Nariah Clay, Jacqueline Hall of Pittsburgh, Mackenzie Hart, and Beyonce Powell are all set to join the Lions this winter. 4 of the new 6 players joining the team this season are transfers from other schools. Well, the Women's College World Series kicked off last night in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma moves on to play UCLA tomorrow night. Meanwhile, Oklahoma State looks to keep their season alive tonight. And with only 2 games being played tonight, OU has the night off. Meanwhile, Oklahoma State playing in that elimination game. Things not going well for the Cowgirls early on. Last check, Stanford leads Oklahoma State 5-0 in the 5th inning. Well, this afternoon, the Kansas City Chiefs visited the White House in Washington, D.C. to meet with President Joe Biden to celebrate their Super Bowl 58 victory, and the president himself decided to join in on the fun by putting on a Chiefs helmet next to head coach Andy Reid and Chiefs owner Clark Hunt. And the Chiefs, well, they look to defend that Super Bowl title this fall when they kick off the season against the Baltimore Ravens on September 5th. And I know I mentioned this to Tanya earlier tonight, and we were trying to figure out what Joe Biden was doing there. It looks like he was trying to catch a pass with that helmet on. So
they should have had him do tackling drills as well, too.
I don't know if that would have turned out very well.
Yeah, I think the Secret Service probably would have gotten involved if that were the case.
I think so, but definitely I've never seen a current president put on a helmet with a team like that after championship celebration.
Chiefs are cool. Might as well put on the helmet.
Well,
All right. Thanks, Brock. That's a look at sports. We're back with more after this.
This is home.
All right, any showers that we have out there for us now, these are going to dissipate tonight. 80 for a high on Saturday, so a pretty good day, partly sunny skies. 84 on Sunday. We are going to have some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the morning and then popping up again late in the day. Chances stick around on Monday and Tuesday, but look at our temperatures next week, mid to upper 80s for highs.
All right, thanks, Doug. Don't forget, you can be the first to know about the day's weather with the KOAM Sky Watch weather app. Get severe weather updates sent straight to your phone free of charge. It's available on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. KOAM Sky Watch weather app. A 12-year-old from Florida beat 244 others last night to win the 96th annual Scripps National Spelling Bee. Bruhat Soma is taking home a $50,000 prize in addition to a big trophy, a reference library from Merriam-Webster, and other prizes. Soma secured the top spot after the second ever spell off. That's where the top two contenders spell as many words as possible in 90 seconds. 12-year-old Fazine Zaki from Texas spelled 20 words, while Soma powered out 29 words to win. Soma said he was really excited and he practiced very hard to pass this past year to prepare. Congratulations, Soma. All right, final sports note.
I was going to say, he certainly looks like the CHAMPION. Hope I got that right.
No,
but yeah, final sports note. Isaiah Pacheco, he was in Joplin tonight. As you know, Chiefs running back with the camp with over 500 kids in attendance at Joplin High School. So good to see that. A lot of fun out there.
And good to know that Brock can spell champions.
Yeah.
That's our time for tonight. From all of us here at KOAM, have a great night.
On KOAM TV.